Jesus. It's been a while since I've done one of these kind of videos where I just kind of react to something off stream. But uh yeah, I don't know if I could find like good moment to just like I mean, I'm not even really reacting to this. I already watched this video. Only reason why I'm making this video is because uh so some of y'all know, some of y'all who like already subscribed to me, already watch me, know that like I stream primarily on YouTube, and there was a time where I was multi-streaming on Twitch as well. But in the past few months, I haven't really been doing too much of Twitch streaming. Um, and This video actually kind of like touches on some of the reasons why I haven't. So I felt like it was kind of worth like kind of like commenting on some of the things that this channel, this person, Nutty, um, talks about on how he got banned recently on Twitch. Um, so like a little bit of and like I feel like this kind of like this kind of gives me a little bit of validation for like some of my fears I had for multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Because I'm mainly a YouTube streamer. Um, One of the things that can be a problem with that, I found out a few, like maybe a few weeks into it, or like maybe I don't know how, I don't remember how long I was streaming on Twitch. I think it was just a few weeks. Um, one of the things I found out was you could get banned for mixing like chats between YouTube and Twitch. Um, Once I found out about that, I was a little bit like worried about like the possibility of that happening. I There was a time where I kept going with it just because like I saw other people doing it and nobody got banned for it. Um, but I never really wanted to risk it, you know, like I didn't want to like invest so much time into Twitch and all of a sudden uh a random like Twitch moderator could um like see that I have like both YouTube chats alongside Twitch chats on screen on my stream and arbitrarily decide they wanted to like ban me or something. I never really wanted to risk that. So I just like that and I felt like I don't know. It's just easier to stream on one platform. Multi-streaming, like having to pay attention to multiple chats at the same time. Um, and like I'm also not really used to like all the stuff on Twitch. I was still kind of getting to learn it. Uh, but like if it was all going to lead up to me possibly getting banned just for having like both chats on the screen, I didn't feel like it was ultimately worth it, honestly. Um, Anyway, that's kind of like how I originally like uh that's the base that's the basics of like my whole like Twitch thing. But I do think it's kind of interesting that's happening to like um a streamer like Nutty who is like kind of like he's a obviously he's a larger streamer than me, but he's not like the big S streamer either. And I think it's kind of crazy that like he got banned for this. Anyway, let's check out his video. Oop, audio's messed up. Hold on. All right, start. Take it from the top.
So I just got banned. It's a 1-day ban, so it's not a big deal. I wasn't even going to stream tonight. What is a big deal is the reason I got banned.
Yeah.
You probably already guessed it. It was a simulcasting guidelines violation. A lot of you guys probably already know this, but Twitch has a clause in their terms of service that prevents you from combining multiple chats on screen.
As soon as I found out about this, I thought this shit was wild. And I think it's very, very ironic that it happened to, like something like this happened to Nutty of all people. Um, if some of y'all don't know who this guy is, like he's kind of like he's a streamer and he's a YouTuber, right? Um, I'm not sure what he streams exactly. I assume he streams like games and like talks about stuff, right? I never really watch his streams. I watch his YouTube content because he makes a lot of YouTube content that that is geared towards like helping like new streamers, smaller streamers like me, um, like figure out how to do streaming. Basically, like a lot of his videos are geared towards like teaching people how to stream for the first time. Um, and like one of the like yeah, I think I watched some of his videos to for my own streams. Like also also like he is the reason why I even like considered streaming on Twitch. Because I never thought like I never figured like I would because I stream on YouTube, right? I don't think I'll ever switch trade YouTube for Twitch. I feel at home on YouTube. Um, but like also I never wanted to spend all the money for like multi-stream because I know about multi-stream or IO or whatever. Uh, there is like a free version of that where you can like multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch, and then like you can pay for it for like higher quality, or you can go with like 720p to multi-stream for free. I don't want to stream in 720p honestly, so like I never really thought of doing it until like Nutty kind of turned me on to like some of his videos turned me on to like this extension called like Atom, right? Where I was able to like, if you have a strong enough internet connection, if you have a strong enough like, if you have a good enough GPU, you can like you can basically just like stream on both at the same time. I'm not exactly sure how the technology works. I have a vague understanding of it, but like not enough for me to confidently say talk about it. But like basically, I was able to stream 1080p on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and the only reason why I even knew that was possible, the only reason why I was able to learn how to do it was because of this guy's videos. So it's kind of crazy to me that like that he got banned off of Twitch. I mean, I think it was just for like a day or whatever, but it kind of sucks that this happened because this guy really, this guy is kind of like making people like me even consider streaming on Twitch to begin with. Like, I would never have thought of streaming on Twitch unless I saw his video, you know. Um, so it kind of sucks that this kind of happened to him. I think it's kind of ironic, you know. This guy's kind of like helping Twitch out by like sending people their way, like me. Um, and then he gets banned. He's like, what the fuck? Anyway, like we're only like 30 minutes in. I'm sorry, I'm yapping a lot. Let's keep going.
And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I built a tool that allows you to combine multiple chats on screen. I'm not actually sure if that's...
I don't use his tool. I had never heard of it. If I knew about his tool, I would have been using it. I heard of something else called like Social Stream Ninja or something. But yeah, that sounds kind of cool, but too bad I probably won't be able to use it with, without the possibility of getting banned.
That's the reason I got banned, but if it is, this is the first time I've ever seen this rule actually be enforced. It's not...
Exactly. I've seen so many people doing this, like smaller YouTubers, smaller streamers, bigger streamers, like streamers that are like way bigger than Nutty, streamers that are way smaller than Nutty, doing both. Like myself, I streamed on Twitch and YouTube, with while combining my chats. I didn't get banned for it, but I felt like I flew under the radar there a little bit. I barely have a following on Twitch, but like I just see people who have like huge followings on Twitch, like who I feel like if Twitch like Twitch people, Twitch moderators, Twitch like admins, I don't know what you call them, Twitch staff, I'm sure they're aware of some of these streamers who do this. You know, it's like these are streamers that are so big that like Twitch staff definitely knows about them. They are on the radar and they get away with it. So I felt like it was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm over paranoid for this. But here it is. It's happening to this guy who's actively helping Twitch on whenever, like anytime he gets a chance.
Not new. It's actually been in Twitch's terms of service for like over a year at this point, but nobody's actually been banned for it until now. You used to not be able to multi-stream at all, but during TwitchCon, not last year, but the year before that, they announced that they would finally allow multi-streaming, but with a few caveats. And can I just say, some of the rules they have are a complete joke. If you actually read the terms of service, they've made it so vague that they could pretty much ban most people that are streaming on Twitch right now. So let's actually read through them so you can see what I mean. The first dot point says, you ensure that the quality of Twitch users' experience of your simulcast is, at a minimum, no less than the experience of other platforms or services. Basically, what this means is you have to stream at the same quality to all platforms, or Twitch has to be the highest quality. So you can't stream on 4K on YouTube, but 720p on Twitch, for example.
I didn't know that. That's kind of bullshit. What the fuck? Dude, Twitch has like horrible like bitrate or whatever you call it. Like, I don't know, like the limits for bitrate for like Twitch is way lower than YouTube. What the fuck? Why would they make a rule like that?
That's fine. I mean, I think it's bullshit and shows.
I think it's like, okay. I was about to say, like, I know I already watched this before. I don't remember everything you said, but that's actually kind of bullshit. Like, why would you say it's fine? That's not fine at all. It's weird.
Some insecurity on Twitch's end, but it's fine. At least it's a clear rule. The second part makes no sense, including by your engagement with the Twitch community, for example, via chat. What does that even mean?
Exactly. What the fuck does that mean? It's hard for me to even understand what the fuck it's trying to get me to do. Like, basically, like what? Like, exactly what? Hold on, let me go back there real quick. What the fuck does that? What including your engagement with the Twitch community? The quality of your engagement with the Twitch community. How? Like, I mean, like, basically, the only thing I can say is, like, basically, they want Twitch to be, like, they want me, like, if I stream on YouTube and Twitch, I have to ignore my YouTube chat and only talk to people on my Twitch chat. And no, not gonna happen. No.
For example, via chat. What does that even mean? Does that mean we have to respond to Twitch chat more than YouTube chat?
Like, it sounds like they want you to completely ignore it. They want you to turn off chat on YouTube even. You can stream on YouTube, but you can't, you can have your chat, you can have the chat there, but you can't talk to them. What the fuck is this rule?
If we spend 75% of our time responding to YouTube messages compared to Twitch messages, is that a violation?
I also don't believe, like, I don't think that's what it is, Nutty. I think they don't want you to respond to anybody in YouTube chat. I think that's what it is, because, like, what are they gonna have, like, a person watching, like, how long do people stream for? They stream for, like, maybe like 2-4 hours on average. Sometimes if like someone like yourself, you know, you stream professionally, I assume, like, or maybe as, like, you know, a profitable hobby, you probably stream for like over 6 hours. Like, I do that sometimes. I'm a hobbyist. You're gonna have like one Twitch staff, or you're gonna waste someone's time going through a whole stream, counting the amount of times they respond to a YouTube chat versus a Twitch chat. No, they're not gonna make that calculation. If they see any one instance of you, like, responding to a YouTube chat, then and I think that's what they mean because, like, I feel like otherwise, how could they do it? It's impossible. It's like a huge waste of time.
What if I get a huge donation on YouTube? am I allowed to acknowledge it, or would that be too much engagement for you?
That's even crazier. Like, yeah, I don't. That's not something that happens for me. But like, fuck yeah, exactly, right?
Like, what is the appropriate level of engagement for Twitch? Like how do you even quantify that? I know at the start of the video I mentioned that I used multi-chat on stream, and that could be a reason why I got banned. But I actually think that's not the reason. I think this is the real reason right here. Last week I went live on TikTok and I did the whole setup on stream, so you guys can actually see how I go live on TikTok with OBS, which I plan to make a YouTube video explaining how that's done.
Sorry, y'all. If any of y'all were wondering if I would ever stream on TikTok, I don't think anyone's ever asked me about it, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't even want to do like YouTube vertical anymore, honestly. Like multi-streaming, like having multiple chats happening at the same time. It's just like maybe eventually I might do it, but currently I don't feel like it's worth it. I just kind of want to just casually put up a stream and just like hang out, you know, in one chat. Maybe one day if it feels like it's worth it, but at the moment it's just like I just have fun with my one YouTube stream, you know.
And during my stream, I asked my TikTok viewers to give me some gifts so I can test some of my TikTok alerts that I've been building. Gifts are basically TikTok's currency, kind of like Twitch bits, but for TikTok. And my suspicion is
as a YouTube streamer, I have no idea what these bits or gifts are. Is it like a super chat? Is it like a super sticker?
Actual act of asking for gifts, which is like revenue on a different platform. That's actually the thing that got me, because there's no way that I got suspended just because I was talking to TikTok viewers too much or thanking too many super chats on YouTube. That would be insane. But again, This is Twitch, so like we really have no idea. After people found
out, that's another thing. Like sometimes it feels like people randomly just get like banned off of Twitch for like, it's hard to even know what the actual reason is. Like someone like Nutty got banned. Like what the fuck? Like what did he do? What did he do? Like honestly, like something with TikTok fucking gifts? Are you serious?
And out I got banned on Twitter today. Someone actually reached out to me. I'm not gonna mention who.
Wait, hold on. Oh, you talked about getting banned on Twitter. Okay. I thought you said he got banned on Twitter. I was like, what the fuck? And he got banned on Twitter now. Okay.
I got tipped off that Twitch actually might be cracking down on people that have links to their Kick channel in their Twitch panels. I have no idea if this is true, but supposedly dozens of streamers last week.
I've been hearing that Kick has been growing a lot lately. A lot of Twitch streamers have been like moving over there too, like big ones. This wouldn't surprise me, I guess. Like they don't want you to advertise their competition, probably. Like they might be okay with YouTube because like they can't do anything about YouTube. But like Kick, they don't want, like Kick is still kind of small. They don't want it to grow. They don't want to help it grow. Like yeah, I think it's not cool that they do that, but I kind of get why they would be like that. I feel like they should just say that's the reason though. They should just like make that a rule. Don't advertise on Kick. don't advertise your Kick. You know, like YouTube's fine. Just say it. Just say that. Don't come up with some bullshit reason. If that's the reason why, you know. I don't know.
Got a warning from Twitch. But whatever the case might be, this all just feels like a huge unforced error from Twitch. They really should just allow multi-stream instead of being hostile towards streamers that actually want to be on your platform. Like, I've been one of the biggest supporters for Twitch.
I feel like an unforced error that's very charitable. Even like after getting banned, Nutty is still very like on Twitch's side. He's being very, very nice to Twitch from what I'm seeing. That's crazy. I don't have that same loyalty. I feel like I don't know. It just feels unprofessional, I'll say. It just feels unprofessional.
Twitch, despite all the times that they've shot themselves in the foot for no reason. Like last week, I got roasted by the entire Kick community because I made a crappy joke about kick streamers. Like, I actually want to be on Twitch. I'm like one of the few people that actually still supports Twitch. Like, it just seems like
Yeah, yeah.
the
Just like that number is getting like very like my number is getting smaller and smaller every day. I was never really even much of a Twitch guy, but you know, like I would multi-stream. Like if I felt like I didn't have to worry about getting banned off of it for mixing my chats. There's a reason why I'm not streaming on Kick. I don't know. Like I like a I like one of my things. If you, I mean, yeah, if most of y'all who probably watching this video, and you're probably a part of my community. And if you're part of my community, you know that I like to keep a wholesome community. And from what I've seen on Kick, it's not a lot of room for wholesome streamers. A wholesome community there. Uh, if that ever changes, maybe I might consider Kick. But I don't know. Like I feel like there's a certain kind of streamer that definitely likes Kick more. Mostly because like they don't have like I mean like I don't think there's anything bad with having a more rambunctious community, should I say, to put it lightly. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's fine. Like I don't think I feel like there those kind of streamers probably get like banned off of Twitch. Like I feel like that's a little bit unfair, honestly. But like I don't want to stream on Kick if that's like all they have is just rambunctious communities and stuff. Like that's not that's not what I want in my as a streamer, you know.
the consumer confidence in Twitch is at an all-time low, and it's shit like this that just adds to it. Just remove the clause in your terms of service, and
Yeah,
then maybe
please,
you'll gain a little
please.
bit of support back from your viewer base and the creators
I
that
would
actually want.
I actually would stream on Twitch again if they could just like get rid of that stuff. Like if I didn't have to worry about it, I would stream on Twitch again. That's 100% a thing. And like especially I thought I was being a little bit overly paranoid by not streaming on Twitch because of this. But I wasn't. Like yeah, it's happening. It's happening. People are getting banned off of Twitch for mixing their YouTube and Twitch chats on screen. It's stupid because like there are some people who just want to hang out on Twitch. I understand that. There are some people who just want to hang out on YouTube. I want to be able to have them like see what the other person's like saying. If I'm responding to something, if I'm responding, okay, I'll say it like this. Here's an example. If I'm responding to a comment on my YouTube chat, somebody on who's watching me on Twitch will be like, "Wait, who said that? Nobody said that. Who are you responding to, Neo?" And like, and then I have to go like, "Oh yeah, somebody on YouTube said that thing, so that's why." And then that's like wasted air. That's wasted time. Having to explain that. It gets a lot easier if you have them all on the screen, and whoever's watching the stream could see. Oh, he's responding to that comment right there on the screen. I'm seeing it's from YouTube, and vice versa. You know, the vice versa works also in the reverse situation. If I'm responding to someone on Twitch, somebody in my YouTube chat doesn't know who I'm talking to. You know, I just feel like it feels more natural. It feels more. I feel like I can engage more comfortably, you know, without having to like do this like weird like relaying between like two chat boxes. I hate being like a middleman between two people wanting to communicate with each other. I don't want to be able to, I don't want to do that IRL between two people that don't want to talk to each other. I don't want to be like the middleman talking between two people. Like you two just talk to each other. I don't want to do that for my chat either, okay? I hate being a middleman for conversations. I don't like that. And if I have to do that with streaming, like I have a choice to not I have a choice to just stream on one platform. I'd rather not have to be this middleman between my two chat boxes. Fuck that.
want to stream on Twitch. And you know what? While we're talking about equal stream quality across all platforms, you know what? I actually agree with that. I agree with Twitch here. Let's give all streamers the ability to rewind. YouTube does it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. He did say that. I forgot he mentioned this. Yes. Why doesn't Twitch have rewind? Oh wait, they do, but you have to be like a subscriber. Man, dude. Oh my god. Why do Twitch viewers enjoy watching things on Twitch? I don't understand it. There's so many ads. Like, you can't rewind. And because you can't rewind, the stream randomly gets like super distorted looking and blurry. I get that the chat features are cool, but the viewer experience sucks. I don't watch Twitch. This is the reason why I don't watch Twitch.
Kick does it. Let's give everyone the ability to rewind so the user's experience can be equal.
Yes, please, preach. Yes.
And don't charge us money because they don't charge you money to do that on Kick and YouTube. How about this cringe right here?
No, they don't. That's a free thing.
You should not provide links.
And I hope it doesn't. I hope the whole I hope the model of like having subscribers do it, like YouTube, like Twitch subscribers, you have to pay to be a subscriber on Twitch, right? I know it's YouTube subscribers, same word, they mean different things on both platforms. Yeah, like I hope that doesn't like work, because that means if it works, then like YouTube might start looking at that like, oh, people are actually paying to be able to rewind. Maybe we should make that a thing too. No. Thank God YouTube is a significantly bigger platform than Twitch. Because if Twitch was like the dominant platform, then like everybody else would follow suit. That's kind of like the Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox kind of thing. Like Nintendo's like leading the charge on $80 games, so other platforms are trying to do $80 games too. That's a whole other topic.
Or otherwise direct your community to leave Twitch for your simulcast on other services, because we value the community on Twitch and the integral role community engagement plays.
Oh, so they do have that link thing. Okay. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have my YouTube channel on links. See, I guess I could have gotten banned for that too, by having like my YouTube like channel linked on my like homepage. But like, doesn't everybody do that? I feel like I only do it because like I was looking at other streamers doing that on Twitch, and it's like, oh, I guess this is an okay thing to do. It's just kind of like following the crowd. Everybody else is doing it. They're not getting banned, so it should be fine, right? If you're on Twitch, apparently this is a thing. Apparently you can't link your YouTube channel if you're multi-streaming. I know some people who do that. Be careful, y'all.
Plays for all Twitch users. This is the only point that kind of makes sense. I mean, if I'm being as charitable as possible to Twitch, like
I get it. I get why. Like, honestly, like, yeah, if Twitch is already kind of struggling a little bit, you don't want to like fucking let people like advertise their competition. I think I understand it, but a lot of people do it. Just all I'm saying is be careful with that. Like some people in my audience actually like stream. They're small streamers, and I assume some of y'all would probably be doing that too. If you're on Twitch and YouTube, you're probably linking the other one on both of your like homepages. Apparently it's a bannable offense. Be careful with that.
Cringe aside, and this whole we care about the Twitch viewer experience, like ignoring that stuff, like it makes sense that Twitch doesn't want you leaving to go to YouTube or leaving to go to Kick. They want to retain your viewership. So
yeah,
you know what? I get this point.
It sucks,
this
but it's understandable.
Though, this one's insane. You cannot use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during your simulcast.
Wait, isn't this the same? Oh, wait, no, the first one is like you can't respond to other YouTube comments while you're streaming on Twitch. So they just don't. Okay, so this one is where you can't respond for this one. This one controls your speech. This one controls your video. This is the one where it says like, oh, if you have like YouTube and Twitch comments on the screen at the same time. Okay. It's like more specific. I see.
Such as merging chat or other features. As this excludes or limits the Twitch.
I've already said all I need to say about this. I can see why Nutty's upset by this one. I think it's kind of wild that he made, because like, okay, I'll say this. I'm already getting ahead of myself. I can understand why he's like very upset with this, because he spent a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to like make widgets. Like I believe he knows how to write code. It takes time to do that shit. So he's probably spent a lot of time making that widget, that app that lets you combine these two chats at the same time on screen, you know? Yeah, he's probably like upset by that. It's like he maybe like wasted his fucking time doing this.
Community maybe from the entirety of the experience of your live stream. This is the one rule that most people know about already. If you stream on Twitch and YouTube, you are not allowed to show your YouTube chat on stream at all. I can't even begin to describe how stupid this rule is.
Agreed. I already said why. I already said earlier why. I'm not going to reiterate myself for the sake of, you know, I don't want to yap too much. But fuck, dude. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
According to Twitch, showing YouTube messages on screen is somehow going to exclude or limit the Twitch community.
It has the opposite effect. It makes everybody feel included.
Literally how? I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
In what way does showing YouTube messages on screen exclude the Twitch community? What does that even mean? If anything, showing YouTube messages on screen lets your Twitch viewers know what, like, they're included in the conversation.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Imagine I'm talking to someone on YouTube, like, hey Steve YT, and then someone on Twitch is gonna be like, who's Steve? I don't see a Steve YT over here. Like, I just don't get it. But you know what's even worse?
Oh, it's just why. This is why. Like, as soon as I saw this, this is the reason why I decided to like comment on this video. Like, he's saying exactly what I've been feeling in regards to multi-streaming on Twitch for like the past few months, and my concerns with it ever since I found out about that rule. He's like got an actual platform. I'm so glad he's doing this video.
The wording here makes it sound like you can't even show alerts on stream. Again, am I allowed to show YouTube super chats on screen?
You can't.
Am I just supposed to ignore every time someone gives me money on YouTube? What about Stream Elements donations?
Nope.
Stream Elements donations, that's technically activity from other
like, you can do it if you don't get caught.
Platforms. What about Patreon? I made a widget that shows whenever someone joins my Patreon. Like, am I allowed to do that? It's just so vague. And
sorry, man, you wasted your time making those widgets, dude. Twitch is gonna ban you for it.
And it makes it possible for Twitch to ban basically whoever they want, because pretty much every streamer is using some kind of external or other platform on their stream, whether it's like for donations or like merch alerts or whatever that might be. I'm not saying
that's the thing. Everybody does it. Oh, okay, it's just like everybody does it. Why is this a rule? Why is this a rule? And everybody does it, even including and especially the big Twitch streamers that end up on the front page of Twitch. These are the people doing it the most, I would assume, from what I've seen. Man, free Nutty, dude. Like, I mean, I know he's unbanned already. He's only 1 day banned, but like, this was unfair.
That you should take away your Stream Elements donation links. Like, obviously Twitch is not going to start banning people that use Stream Elements. That would be insane. But like,
they could though.
The wording here technically makes stuff like that permissible. And even when they say other platforms, they only mean like streaming platforms. Like, even if they clarify that, that's still a bullshit rule, because again, when people are donating to you on other platforms, it's insane that you're not allowed to acknowledge people that give you money. Like, they're giving you money. We should be able to say, like, show stuff on screen when that happens. Like I said, it's a one-day suspension. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and then I'm unbanned. Like, it literally doesn't affect me in any way. I just don't like how the rules are so vague, and I don't even know why I got banned. Like,
and it makes people like me not even want to bother with Twitch. Like, I understand why he's like probably gonna keep on streaming on Twitch. He's got quite a following on there, right? He's built up an audience. I don't have an audience yet. I was starting to grow one a little bit, but like, if stuff like this could happen, I feel like it's not worth even like while I'm still small on Twitch, while I still have like before I've even begun to grow an audience, you know. I don't know if I want to now. Because I just feel like it's not worth it.
Like, my assumption is going to be because I used multi-chat, but it doesn't actually tell me that. And even if that was the case, why am I getting targeted? There are people with like 10K viewer streams that have multi-chat.
Exactly. Like, I said this in like, I know I watched this video already, but like I've already known that before he even said this in this video, and like, yeah, he's aware of it too. I feel so fucking validated, dude.
And I've not heard a single person get in trouble for that. I'm literally the only person that's been in trouble for this, as far as I know. Some people are saying that the reason Twitch doesn't allow multi-chat is because they can't moderate messages that come from other platforms.
This one was kind of like the one where I was like, okay, I kind of understand it a little bit, but like at the same time, it's kind of dumb because people like react to YouTube videos, and like YouTube videos have like a different kind of terms of service, different guidelines for what you can upload and stuff, and people react to that, like react to those videos. So like, why is chat not allowed, but people are allowed to react to YouTube videos on Twitch? Wouldn't that also mean you should only like be allowed to react to other Twitch videos, clips, streams, instead of like, shouldn't you get banned for like reacting to YouTube videos because YouTube videos have different terms of service than Twitch videos? You know, it just doesn't work. It just the rule just doesn't work when you actually think about it.
We did have you combine chat. You are now responsible for whatever is said on the chat on those other
No,
streams.
you're not.
Because if somebody comes in and says something against our community guidelines,
that's not how like responsibility works in terms of these things.
we don't know if this person,
especially if the chat is like clearly labeled. In a lot of these widgets, these apps that combine chats, they will show that it's a YouTube chatter and it's a Twitch chatter. It'll like show you the icon next to it. Twitch should not be held responsible for like any chat that has the YouTube the YouTube icon next to it. They could just say that. If there was like ever like a law thing happening, a lawyer could probably like make that argument. I don't think it'd be that hard.
person is suspended, if this person is banned, if something's happening to this person, we have no information about that at all.
And I'm sorry, I don't buy that excuse. If that was the case, just write that in your terms of service. And if that was really the case, does that mean why am I allowed to stream my COD lobbies?
I like this argument that he makes. This is actually better than the argument that Ali made earlier, honestly. I was gonna let him say it before me, because it's right. The COD lobbies are crazy, and I play Rivals, and those fucking chats are insane, bro. Rivals community is insanely toxic. I would assume it's probably similar for COD. Like, people stream those games. You can't turn off the chats. If you can, I don't know how. But like, yeah, like people still show the chats, you know. Some of the best content people like to make for like clips and stuff is like people responding to like lobbies and stuff, like stuff that people say in these like chat lobbies, you know. It's like, yeah, this is a really good argument that Nutty's making here.
We all know COD players love their 4-letter and 3-letter slurs, right? Why am I allowed to do that, but I can't show messages from YouTube? which are an actual core part of the stream.
4-letter. Oh.
Why isn't that allowed? And why are you suspending streamers before anything has happened? Can you imagine, like, a cop pulls you over?
Yeah, I would assume nothing even really happened to Nutty right here. Like I'm sure, I doubt anything even happened. He just got banned because he has like multiple things going on, like multiple chats going on, or I guess like you said earlier, he suspected is because of like the TikTok gifts thing.
And then and he starts writing you a ticket, and you're like, oh, officer, why are you writing me a ticket? And he's like, oh, well, because you have the potential to speed. So we thought we'd just get ahead of it and give you a speeding ticket right now. That's how stupid you sound. And to top all of this off, at the very bottom of their simulcasting guidelines, it explicitly states, if you fail to adhere to the simulcast guidelines, Twitch will send you a warning prior to taking any enforcement action. Where was my warning?
I forgot about this part. He didn't get a warning. What the fuck? Yeah. Dude. That's so fucked up.
Did I miss something? Or is my warning gonna come after my suspension's up? Like, I'm just saying, your own guidelines explicitly say that you should receive a warning, and I didn't receive one. But yeah, for anyone that is currently using my multi-chat overlay, I would recommend that you either turn off the YouTube toggle altogether, or at the very least, turn off the platform icon.
Or just like stop streaming on Twitch and stream on YouTube, because YouTube's just objectively better in most ways. Like, the only thing that YouTube is worse than is like a chat, like all the chat features and like raids, I guess, raiding. Other than that, I feel like YouTube's just better in every way.
Icons toggle, so it doesn't look like you're combining chats on the screen, because I have no idea if this is just a one-off suspension or if this is going to be the beginning of the start of a wave of streamers that are going to get suspended in the next few weeks.
Yo, if you're multi-streaming, man, this is like I'm like commenting on this video just spread a little bit of awareness. Apparently this is like actually a thing. It's happening to this guy who's just like promoting Twitch all the fucking time. He's like the reason why I started streaming on Twitch, and he's in like it could happen to anybody, you know. It can happen to anybody now. Like, Nutty's not that big of a streamer. Like, he's a big streamer, like, especially compared to me. But, like, you know, if you're a smaller streamer, like, Twitch doesn't give a fuck about you. They can just, like, ban you, and it's gonna be, like, nothing to them.
Conclusion. What the fuck, bro? Like, bro, amend your terms of service, Twitch.
For real.
I want to keep building widgets for streamers and helping streamers. Like, that's literally all I do in this channel. Is I try to help as many people as possible, but I can't do that if you suspend me. When I feel like I'm one of the few people left on YouTube that actually advocates for Twitch and supports Twitch streamers. Like, everyone else turned on Twitch. I'm still here. Like, I want to do more stuff for Twitch streamers. Like, I'm still here. Just don't suspend me. I'm literally just trying to make experiences better for streamers. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week with a real video that isn't just me whining all the time.
Y'all, okay, yeah, subscribe to Nutty, y'all. If you haven't heard about this guy, subscribe to him. He makes really good videos for like to learn about like how to stream and like how to make your streaming experience better as well. Especially if you're like thinking about getting into streaming, or if you are a streamer. Like, a lot of his content is actually really good for like picking up on like really cool little things. Like, he does reviews for like streaming equipment, things like that. He makes a lot of good content. Highly recommended. If you're on Twitch, subscribe or follow him. I mean, yeah, subscribe to him as well if you got the scratch for it. But like, yeah, definitely, you know, give this guy a follow or a subscribe if you're on YouTube. Highly recommended. He's helped me a lot on for my streams, for my videos. Helped me understand OBS, because OBS is like can be kind of complicated sometimes. But yeah, man, it's kind of bullshit that this happened to him. what the fuck, Twitch? Hopefully they fix like that particular rule with the whole like combining YouTube and Twitch chats thing. I mean, I think it's kind of dumb that they don't let you like have different qualities. Like if the other quality videos, if like your YouTube video is like higher quality than your Twitch video, like I think that's stupid. But I can kind of deal with that one. But the chat thing, that's a that's a that's a boundary I for me. Like I can't, if you're gonna like restrict my ability to like communicate with my chats on both platforms, I'd rather not even like try to like grow a following on Twitch. It's not worth it. It's not if I have to like live in fear basically. Um yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to I just wanted to like comment on this. I thought this was crazy. I just like woke up this morning and I found out like this happened to a guy that's helped me out a lot from like watching his videos with some solid advice. Kind of crazy that it felt so ironic that it happened to him of all people. Because I've never actually heard of this happening to anybody at all ever. Even like people that like I feel like Twitch doesn't even like, you know. Um, yeah, yeah. What the hell? What the fuck, bro? Seriously, Twitch. What the fuck, bro? um. Anyway, and that's I just wanted to comment on it. All right, see ya.